What's going on, target and visual community? It's Detective Dash here speaking. Alright, so there's been a lot of people up till now I've been hearing so much that it's social media. It's been people saying that it's social media that's causing so much people to be watching the news. There's been a lot of people saying, so much people is, talking about conspiracy. And they're saying that, for the ones who hate who they call conspiracy theorists, they say these things been happening. It's just that there's more people watching the news because of social media and this and that. When I always disagree with that, but that's a different story. We're not even talking about that. This is another example of simply that. This is simply another example of that. So you guys probably heard that there was attempted assassination on former president of the United States of America, Donald Trump. So, lately released, a Pakistani charged with the murder for hire plot on Donald Trump. So before I said to myself, what a coincidence that we're hearing about this. You guys know what I mean? Just a little bit after that happened, this guy was set to try to flee the United States of America the day before Thomas Matthew Crooks opened fire at the Trump rally. These things been going on for decades. It's just that simple. I'm so surprised at the amount of people, because it took an attempted assassination on the former president, or even the president, if it was even, God forbid, it took something as big as this for people to actually realize what been going on for decades, perhaps centuries. Not even this part, but I'm going to start off by saying this. There's more than one type of target individuals. In some way, I cannot, swear for or defend Thomas Matthew Crooks. But just like what I see a lot of people waking up, a lot of people who's waking up saying, I'd put money, I'd bet, I would literally bet that he was being watched by the FBI, that he was on the FBI terrorist watch list. Just like with a lot of these other people that they push to this point, or pay or hire. If you're doing your homework and you know your stuff, a lot of these people include Patsy. A lot of people include Patsies, Fall Guys. What is it, Manchurian Candidate? The world been slowly waking up. But now that this happened to such a person of power, because this got so much attention, now people is finding out what been happening for possibly centuries or even longer. Pakistani charged with murder for hire plot on former President Donald Trump and gets caught trying to flee one day before Thomas Matthew Crooks opens fire at the Trump rally in Pennsylvania.